All right, unpausing in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8.
Light infantry sections on
All right,
standby.
we're here doing a 1v1. I'm co-casting with Wilson today. Wilson, who do we have playing in the blue?
You have Dirty Smonchie playing as the Brits. He has quickly selected the Australian Defence Battle Group and purchased his first Aussie, and doing a standard cap right outside his base at the +10 fuel.
All right, and in the red, we have RH-131, immediately locking in Luftwaffe Battle Group and going for an early Kettenkrad and now dropping in the Fallschirmpios.
Ooh, Dirty Smonchie's going for a double Royal Engineer. He decided that instead of waiting on the cooldown for his second Australian, which is just about to come off cooldown.
I like that. I think I like double sapper with pretty much every Brit opening I do.
I prefer going for the double Australians first because they have the faster cap speed compared to the Royal Engineers, and just having that faster capping presence is a lot better, in my opinion.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You are definitely better with Aussies than I am, so maybe I should change that up.
You'll have a little bit of a time in between your second and your third where you'll either be shy on manpower or waiting that full 2 minute. I think it's a 2 minute. No, it's a 1 minute. Oh, but here he goes with the second. So he's got 2 Aussies, 2 Royals. That's not bad.
That's pretty good timing before 2 minutes. So yeah, I like that. We got a second Fallschirmpio dropping in, and I actually just recently re-added Luftwaffe Battle Group to my Vera roster. I love playing with these Fallschirmpios so much in the early game.
That was really good by RH. He dropped it in on that manpower point and immediately built heavy cover on the point.
Yeah, really nice.
No pushing from the Aussies. They're holding that heavy cover. They probably saw him dropping in.
Yeah, so clearly expecting a harass here, but honestly, still works out in RH's favor because now that victory point's not connected and already getting some bleed here. And we see
early
the Aussies
retreat.
Now pushing. Yeah, the Fallschirmpios in the north encountered the sappers and instantly retreated from that close range engagement.
Tier 1 going down for the Brit, and a nice Sangor wall being built on the victory point, forcing RH into a tricky position. He probably saw him building that.
Hey, he's actually trying to get around the flank. I don't think maybe the model furthest on the left is out of heavy cover. Judging by how quickly it went down, I would say so. So nice angle there.
Nice cutoff. Nice cutoff with the Ketten.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. I hate playing against the Ketten so much, but I suck using it. I just always run over a mine.
And he gets the full cap on it.
Oh, wow.
Nice
That's really nice. I'm interested to watch how RH plays with that Ketten because I was casting a game of his the other day, and he was constantly preceding that Ketten with a sweeper squad to make sure it wasn't hitting mines while it was capping, and I thought that was really good.
He just got his cutoff hit by the Aussies, and that should flip back into his control. He's got the manpower, the unit presence. Nice harass. Only bled 2 models on the Fallschirmpio. The Pioneer didn't bleed at all. He could have sent that Ketten to cap the +10 Muni in the south while it was just sitting in base.
True. Probably. Oh, he's going to try to get this cutoff back. He's getting focused down. Well, he's not penning. You see this? All the shots are bouncing. Now he's got a Fallschirm. He's got to get out of there.
He's got a Fallschirmpio on the north that's sitting in heavy cover. He could use that on the flank if he needed to turn that fight faster.
Yeah, the Fallschirmpios, though, they're doing much better in this long-range engagement, heavy cover to heavy cover, than I expected.
Yeah.
Now the other Falchion
The one
Pile
on-
already with the MG 15 upgrade.
Oh, nice shot from the Aussie on the guy closing. He's got to get out of there though.
Yeah.
But he still managed to get the sharpshooter shot off.
Didn't drop a model though, so still 4 models on that Panzer or Falchion Pile.
Australian infantry support is reporting in.
We do see that Kitten cap that southern muni now. Ooh, but there was also the Pioneer was repairing it at the same time. Nice. Okay.
Dirty Smonchie's doubling down. He's got 4 Aussies,
Ooh,
2
wow.
Royal Engineers. Whitman's gonna get quickly overrun here if he doesn't start getting a machine gun or something to handle all this infantry presence.
Yeah, but he's expecting a Humber to come out soon, and he's building a pack right now. So the heavy infantry build might work out in Smonchie's favor here.
No tier 2 yet from the Brit. So that Humber's a while off, especially with his manpower reserves being so low.
So the pack's going to do nothing, and Smonchie needs to make sure he translates this to good map control and not just a lot of manpower bleed. Because if he can do that, then he should be in pretty good shape for the early game here.
Australian infantry are in reserve.
RH has his Ketten on focused sightline, so he can only see forward, and he doesn't see this
Ooh.
Royal Engineer coming from the top. Now he's got to see it. It was a nice job scouting, but once you don't see anything in front, just switch back to your normal sight.
Yeah. I'm so bad with my Kitten play. I forget it even has that ability, and that's like one of the main reasons to even get it.
The beggars are threatening
I
a
believe that's
munitions
its
point.
Vet 1. Yeah, it's a really good sight advantage.
Yeah. We also saw RH moving out to this munition by the big building in the center and quickly popped out the sweeper on his 2-man Falchion Pio to make sure there was nothing there.
We've lost
It's
the
really smart play there. Really heads up.
He's about to oh, nope, it's already happened. He has no plus 10 fuel on the flanks. The Brits' capping presence is making itself known.
Yeah,
And
4
he
Aussie
has
squads.
cutoff going. Yeah.
This is going to be a pretty tough position, but Aussie squad's kind of low on the mid VP. Not being focused down right now, though.
Flamers are getting chewed up nice. The Fallschirmjägers will help deal with some of the Aussies at range and in cover, but you really want a machine gun to start controlling where these units can move to.
Yeah, absolutely. Machine gun, yeah, I think is pretty necessary here. And he did go for the officer quarters on his tier 0. So that doesn't help. I just realized what I said.
You're getting a platoon command post out from the Brit, so if it's a Humber, it's going to be a really late Humber, but he's sitting at 92 fuel with a plus 33 income. He's really benefiting from those Aussies on the
victory
flanks.
point is in enemy hands.
And I also realized I did misspeak. He went for the officer's quarters on tier 1, so the MG would be in Sinvet 1 if he got it. And
Does he have any source of healing?
well, the Falchion Pios heal out of combat at Vet 1.
That's pretty good.
So they're all healing. I'm not sure about the Fallschirmjäger, but his one Pioneer squad, that is so low.
Brit just got healing not too long ago.
Okay, yep, see that. You can see
He's
also
gonna
Smonchie's actually placing his tier 1 at the edge, tactically placing his healing. A lot of people at this elo are just using the auto build locations, so it's nice to see.
Commander.
Having it right in front of your retreat point is very good.
Yeah.
Alright, Dirty Smonchie coming back into the mid. He's going to try to do a triple cap. He's got some units waiting on the flanks for a good defense or reinforce.
Ooh, yeah, and he's just tearing apart RH's units right now.
No flamer yet, though. Oh, there it is. He drove right up to him with that flamer. Still at the plus 33 for Dirty Smonchie with this fuel. He's really benefiting from RH not capping back the
He
flank.
just lost that sapper though
Yep,
with the flamethrower. So we'll
dropped
see.
it right in front of the Pio.
Enemy control. Unlocking production of
And
light
got picked up.
No, it's just like weird. You can't see the circle there, but if you mouse over it, it's still there. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But we do have the MG15 on another Falchion Pio squad. And now the Humber's being built? Ooh. I feel like at this point...
10-minute Humber.
Oh, and he's unlocking the Stewart tech first. Probably want to build the Humber first and then tech.
Maybe he'll cancel the Humber at the end. No, he's still building the Humber.
I feel like this was a really good opportunity for Fast Crusaders with the fuel control he's had.
Oh, absolutely.
Sector overrun. The enemy has it.
Now we've got Fallschirmjäger and Panzer Grenadiers on the field. 2 Falchion Pios upgraded with the MG15s.
Oh, we got Panzer.
Yeah. I gotta say, this patch, Panzer Grenadiers have felt really good. When I'm playing against them, they sometimes are just really surprising me with how much damage they're doing.
You don't think that the Fallschirmjäger is already filling a similar role than the Panzer Grenadier?
I do think it is. I'm not sure if I would have gone Panzer Grenadier. Like maybe a second Fallschirmjäger squad instead, and then at least I have the Faust there. But
He's chewing through these Aussies.
yeah,
Capping
wow.
out the open. There. Looks like Dirty Smonchie microing something else. Whitman should know that there is a mine there based off of that. Oh, he's probably going to lose this Royal Engineer.
Australian infantry have been.
And here's
We
the
lost
Humber.
Aussies.
We're losing ammunition.
And the Humber immediately got Fausted.
Yeah, and I don't know if you... Oh, and the Sapper... Wow.
And there goes
Lost
the
an
Sappers.
Aussie squad, lost a Sapper squad. Ooh. Lost
Did he
the
lose that
earlier
Aussie in the
Sapper.
mid?
Yeah, he did.
To a grenade or something?
I just saw small arms fire. Maybe there was a grenade before that.
Gotcha. He mismicroed Dirty Smonchie pretty bad in the south, placing that mine, not retreating or getting into cover. And
Yeah,
then
that's
oh,
rough.
here's a Stewart, but the pack's right there.
Only gets one shot off, though. And I guess critically, with only one Fallschirmjäger, no Grenadiers, he only has one squad that can Faust.
Yep.
So yeah, maybe another reason to go for the second Fallschirmjäger instead of the Panzer Grenadier.
The Aussies are better out of cover than the regular Brit sections, but that doesn't mean you don't want to ignore cover. You're taking a lot of damage here, Smonchie, just standing out in the road or
Yeah, that could even
not
go
in
down.
heavy cover.
Ooh, with a little bit of a chase, that could have been dead.
Yeah, that could have been dead easy. Nice job getting around the building from the pack and just continuing to pepper.
Yeah,
You
good
can't
micro.
stay there indefinitely. Oh, and here comes your rear.
Oh, and a grenade on the Aussie
Oh, and a
squad
grenade.
at the outside the base.
Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Nice flank on the pack, but you gotta keep microing that.
Yeah, critically though, the Fallschirmjäger is retreating now, so that was the
Oh,
only thing
no
that could Faust
snares,
it.
yep. Nice kill on the pack.
Yeah, I wonder if he goes and tries to destroy that, or oh, he might even be able to get up here and steal it. But we have possibly a Fallschirmjäger being dropped in now. Yep, a Fallschirmjäger being dropped in right near that pack, so he's gonna be able to threat the Faust. Ooh, Fallschirmjäger is about to go down by the Stewart.
Fallschirmjäger is totally going down.
Didn't drop his weapon though, at least.
Fallschirmjäger immediately took one casualty from something.
That's interesting. I don't. There's a parachute stuck like in the wall. Did the model like glitch into the wall?
I think it did. I think it did.
I've
that
never
is
seen that
interesting.
before.
Me neither. I don't do too many combat drops either. Oh, and immediately focused on the pack again. This could turn ugly.
Yeah.
Nice dodge of the strafe.
The second pack being built now.
Oh,
And he
yeah, you don't want
denies
to cap
the...
that on the trio. Yep, under fire. But I imagine RH is getting bled pretty bad here.
Yeah, down to 40 manpower, 0 manpower. Yeah, he's definitely struggling for manpower right now.
Australians, no doubt.
Dirty Smonchie is calling in more infantry. He's bled a bit on the infantry actual squads, but his income is pretty good.
And
Oh,
RH does get the
pack is
pack
getting
again.
bad.
He's
Oh,
gonna try to
that's
kill
risky.
the Stewart.
That's risky. That was at max sight. You could
Oh!
have just gotten out of there. That was so risky. And look
Uh,
at this. You got Panzergrens in the open
oh,
getting
they're
chewed
gonna
up.
die.
They're so vulnerable in the open. You want those guys sticking into cover and biting the heck out of anything that comes close. And there goes the pack. Ouch.
Yeah, so lost a lot trying to get that pack back, and then doesn't get the pack back anyway.
Win the fight and then
Yeah.
take the pack back. Win the fight and then take. And I fall into the same trap. I'll
Yep.
go ham trying to get an MG and lose a lot just trying to get a stinking MG off my opponent.
Are in reserve.
If you play for the fight first and retreat when needed, you'll mitigate your losses. You've already lost the unit.
Right,
Don't
now
make it
you've
losing
also
period.
lost the Panzer Grenadier. I think the Falschenpio was lost before that happened.
Yeah.
Oh no, it
That was
wasn't. It was
We have 200 points
up
remaining.
by the cutoff, and it was retreating past the Stewart.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So lost 2 more squads. Also, can you check Falschenpio Vet 3? Do they get on-field reinforced? Because I just saw someone... Ooh, Kettengrad's dead by the mine.
No, just 20 health and 35%
The enemy
weapon
into submission.
accuracy.
Creeping barrages are
Huh,
available.
because I saw... Did he build... Oh, he built the bunker.
The relay?
Yeah, that's why.
No
Okay,
kidding.
cool.
That's awesome.
I mean, like,
Oh, those-
almost
those
every unit
pioneers
he
would help.
has is like a Falchion unit. So I guess that's a really good thing to build for him right now.
Another sharpshooter up in the north that will really help to turn a lot of these fights, but you still want to be in cover.
Yeah, no cover, not even using the light cover down there.
And extremely slow repairs on all of his vehicles because Dirty Smonchie lost both of his Royal Engineers.
yeah,
he is now
that.
hard building one.
Wow.
Royal
Ooh,
Engineers
this
on the field
Fallschirmjäger flank. Ooh, double vet 1 used on the 1 though. And that might get
He
wiped.
might
Ooh.
lose it. Yeah. Ouch.
So I
Gotta
guess that
respect
is-
those Aussies.
Yeah, that's something I didn't really think about. You know, these Fallschirmjäger are only 4 models. You got a double vet 1 used on you. Now you're losing half your models.
At Vet 2, it's an auto kill. At Vet 1, it's just a
I thought
slow.
it was vet 1. It was an auto kill. My bad.
But at Vet 0, it's still as slow, just not as strong. Oh, man. And he could even chase with that if he's
Yeah.
smart about pack. He's not going to risk it.
Yeah, maybe if that was full health, if he had sappers on the field before.
Sappers have orders to over-repair vehicles for the coming fight.
His Stewart could be purchasing the survival packages, currently unupgraded, and it could be slow healing. Oh, he's doing it now.
Okay, it's a good shout out there. This,
Territory is exposed out there.
Oh,
Lines
okay.
been cut.
This Falschenpio on the cutoff had a little plus icon that he had a second weapon. I thought he picked up the... Oop, Humber might go down here.
Yeah, Humber's going down for sure.
Too slow on the smoke there. Gotta get that Falschenpio out of there, though. Don't want to lose the Vet 3.
That Humber smoke is short enough range where you really can't use it to protect it from a pack once you've already been hit once.
Yeah, I feel like you can only use it to help other units, not to help itself.
If you're on a flank, if you hit it on the flank, you can smoke the pack. So, you know, you can continue to harass that flank. But if you tank that first shot and try to pop the smoke, it's not like a Panzer Tactician from CoH3. You're gonna die.
And RH barely escaping with his Vet 3 Falschenpio. And might take
And in
out a
return,
sapper.
yeah, that sapper's barely getting out of there. And if he loses it, he's down a repair unit again.
Wow, just gets out of there. So each player.
Panzer
barely
rolling
squeaking
in
out.
here.
Oh, a Panzer 4, yeah. How about that? Well, that
RH
kinda hurts.
managed to squeak out a Panzer, even though Dirty Smonchie was holding multiple double fuels on him for a while there, including now.
Territory lost.
He has tier 3 being built with 127 fuel in the bank, so he could have squeezed out something earlier for sure. It was just manpower losses.
Post is under fire.
Yeah.
Alright, going right in. Oh, getting hit with the tread shot.
And Stewart dancing behind his tier 1 there, trying to stay safe, and it works out for him. So RH says, fine, I'll
Territory's
just
out of supply.
destroy your tier 1.
He is taking damage.
Honestly, he doesn't really need any. He hasn't purchased anything from the tier 1 so far. It's been all Aussies and Royal Engineers.
That's true. Oh, he's got the
Over
over
repaired
repair
on the
Stewart.
Stewart.
That's
But there's the
fine.
pack.
He could go in and kill this. And he knows there's no snaring units. They're all Aussies.
Is he gonna risk it?
Oh, doesn't risk it. A little bit of respect for his opponent there.
Dirty Smonchie has the tier 3 built, but he has no manpower to buy a tank or upgrade anything.
Yeah, and he's gonna not be helped in that department with 4 Aussie models needing to be reinforced right now.
Yeah. So RH can keep up the pressure here. Cap back his flanks. That's the most important thing. Cap up the map.
Yeah. And he does have VP control now. And something we haven't really paid attention to, he's actually had VP control for a majority of the game. Look at the VP count. So even though he hasn't controlled the fuels, he's been controlling enough of the VPs, it seems.
Stewart going right around.
Oh,
Still
look at
not
this
seeing the
cloaked
pack right
pack.
there.
Oh man, that cloaked pack, that's dirty.
That was very close. Vehicles like the Stewart have the worst detection radius, or even worse than infantry, and there goes the Stewart.
We're losing a
That's
So
the kind of
RH
stuff-
has got to be happy with that.
Oh yeah. Like now, what's gonna fight his P4? There's nothing.
Yep.
He doesn't know it right now. He doesn't know how far away Smonchie is from a tank, but he could just go anywhere with that P4, and there's nothing Smonchie could do.
He hasn't seen anything that can threaten it, so he should have in the back of his mind, okay, no 2-pounder, no 6-pounder, all tanks are dead.
Yeah.
Time to go ham. Is he holding down?
We've 100 points.
Yeah, he uses the hold down a lot, actually, and something I need to start doing more. It's really good. It's more accuracy, higher fire rate, and more range, I believe.
Reduces incoming damage by 25%, plus 5 range and vision, plus 30% reload, and disables movement.
Okay,
No
so
accuracy.
no accuracy.
But he's standing still, so
Right.
you know you just flat. Oh, and here comes. Oh, he canceled the Crusader.
Huh.
Maybe he's thinking something else. If he goes for a grand unlock, that's not horrible, but it's going to be even longer. He's bleeding here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I understand maybe why he's hesitant with the Crusader, because there's a P4 and a pack on the field, and he probably has some kind of inkling that RH is not too far away from another P4. But at the same... Oh, is that a Matilda?
That is a Matilda.
I...
Which is the safer option than the Crusader in my mind. You can use it to spearhead a VP, and you need VPs. Tank some of those rounds from the Panzer IV and the pack, while your infantry focus on the pack once it's done. So,
But he's going to need
Supply line
an AT gun or
We have
something,
sectors isolated out
because
there.
there's going to
Yeah.
be a second P4 soon.
ideally. But in this case, you don't. And Crusader unsupported by an AT gun is a lot weaker than a Matilda unsupported by
True.
an AT gun in my mind. The Crusader's just going to try to go in for a flank and get focused and killed.
Matilda infantry support available for orders.
Oh, that is such a tragedy. He had his Aussies on the southern VP, just inches away from the heavy cover. He could have been utilizing that, and he probably would have won that fight against the Fallschirmjäger, because it would have forced him out of cover to get to range.
The beggars are stretching a victory point.
Yeah, so good to build the heavy cover. Just got to make sure you're using it.
He built it right at the beginning. That's the same piece.
Yeah.
The enemy
Matilda's out, bounces its first shot. This is going to be a bounce fest, isn't it? I mean, both tanks are just not going to be able to bet each other. Oh,
The Matilda has the edge. Because the Panzer IV is more mobile, the Matilda has more of an opportunity to get around its flanks and get side shots. Oh, the pack got revealed. This is really good. Just keep on pushing that Matilda forward, and you can get that Panzer IV out of your face.
Yeah, the Matilda is starting to creep up. Ooh, that Aussie squad, though. Also, that Aussie squad had to get really close to detect the pack. Do the Aussies not get extra detection range, even with the upgrade?
I don't. They might not. Matilda smokes out of there at relatively full health.
We have an
No
Australian
attack
weapons
ground.
field.
That P4's got to come back for some repairs. And a 2-pounder out. Ugh.
2-pounder's a little weak against
Yeah.
that Panzer IV, unless it's getting consistent side shots. Even then, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, not
We're
not
losing
liking the
victory
2-pounder
points to
pick here.
enemy
I think
action.
definitely want a 6-pounder. And, ooh, especially with what RH is building now. He's going for a Brumbar here.
Victory point under enemy control.
Dirty Smonchie is very low on VPs. He's just got to keep on throwing guys right at him. He's got the north under his control.
But he's losing the south. Or, no, he already lost the south.
He's losing the mid right here.
Yeah.
That Aussie squad is just bleeding like crazy.
Ooh, and a Stosstrooping squad out now for RH.
We've lost a sector.
So, RH clearly winning the manpower war. Plus, it's helped out by the manpower cheats of Luftwaffe Battle Group.
There's a Fallschirmjäger in cloak with hold fire, waiting for an ambush just
Oh, look at
outside
that.
Dirty Smonchie's base. That's brutal.
And he doesn't even need it to fight this one Aussie squad coming in mid. He's got a Stoss in the building. He's got 2 Fallschirm
For sure,
pilots with
he's not using the cover.
MG15s.
75 points.
Does Dirty Smonchie not see the stone or the rock cover that was right next to him? He went for the heavy cover up at the wall, but he could have just stuck with the stone in front of
Maybe
him.
he didn't want to take damage from the unit in the building. I don't know.
AT gun was engaging the building, just trying to force those infantry out, and it worked.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that's
pretty low.
Matilda. Good shots from the Matilda, getting those Stoss really low. Now it's going to start to take model damage.
2-pounder bounces its first shot on the P4. Bounces again.
back
Yeah,
pens.
that 2-pounder
Australian
just
weapon team is deployed.
tries an attack round through the smoke. Misses.
Yeah, but even if it's penning the Panzer IV, the 2-pounder does decrease damage compared to your standard AT
Oh,
gun
it does
shot.
it. I mean, that makes sense.
If I remember correctly, it's 40 damage less. I think it does 120 compared to 160.
Okay, so it does like tank damage instead of AT gun damage.
I believe so. And he gets a second one. Oof.
Missions for the men.
That Brumbar is going to eat those for lunch.
Yeah.
One last stand, gentlemen. We've only 50 points.
2-pounder is really good if you get it
He's
early.
capping the south, so he stopped the bleed.
Okay. Stops the bleed at 50. He's got a long way to go, though. And
Fallschirmjäger's
his man-
approaching his AT gun line. That's going to be the end of one 2-pounder.
He stops
Ooh,
focusing
Matilda
it
gets some
down
good
now.
hits. Brumbar's pushing south to chase off the Aussies. Let's see if he notices. One AT gun down.
An Aussie squad.
Yep, he
killed
knows
the
it's
mid.
the audit. Aussies retreating the south.
Ooh, Pio down from the Matilda, but we have the loiter coming in.
Ooh, that loiter's gonna eat those AT guns. Yep, they're both down.
Yep. And now this P4 can just sit here, really. The pack gets injured, though.
But
All
an
the infantry's
unsupported
been-
Matilda against a hulled down Panzer IV Vet 2. That's not gonna be good. Ooh, and he's
Yeah.
going back into the loiter.
Oh,
Those
yeah, there's
those
nothing he
planes can
do.
see it through the smoke.
Oh, it's not being targeted again yet? No icon above it? Oh, but I guess he surrenders.
GG.
GG. Well, that was a good game. I mean, we saw Smonchie really take an early game lead with the 4 Aussie squads. But RH was able to pull it back by getting some key wipes. We saw smonchie lose the Aussie squad near the low muni near mid, and then lost a Pio right back to back. The Pio after planting the mine by the bottom fuel. And yeah, that was his second Pio loss, or Sapper loss, sorry, not Pio. So he had no repairs for the light vehicles that he invested in, so he couldn't really use them. And he had that early fuel control, which maybe could have been transitioned into Crusaders, but even the Humber Stewart combo could have been good if he had repairs for him, but he just didn't. And I think that's where he lost all the momentum. And kudos to RH for hanging on in a tough position like that and getting the kills he needed.
Very nice VP pressure from RH. There was a couple moments where it was flipped on a triple cap against him, but he was able to prioritize that even over fuel, which isn't always advisable, but fuel in your bank isn't doing anything when you're out of VPs. And just keeping up that pressure against him, that was a very nice play. The engagement that you were referencing, that double wipe, didn't have to happen for Dirty Smonchie. He totally mismicroed. He was fighting in the mid and wasn't paying attention. And that happens, but that was the facilitation that RH needed to get back into the fight once those light vehicles had started to wreck through his infantry lines a little bit.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
really nice play from everybody all around. Dirty Smonchie was a little late on that Humber timing. You'd like to see that more towards like the 6 minute mark, maybe even sub 6 if you can get it out. A 10-minute Humber is just don't even get it. You're gonna have a hard time vetting it. You're gonna have a hard time controlling the flanks with it, even with those Aussies. Just yeah, there's limited snaring units, but don't even think about it. Get the Stewart out if you're gonna go for anything, or skip them all together and go for a fast Crusader. Crusaders are really nice when you can get them early.
Yeah, I wonder if he was banking on trying to use the vehicle refit with his tier 4. But yeah, I think the timing was just a little too late.
Well, I just checked. I'm here at the 10-minute mark when he started actually building the Humber. He went for the 15-ton truck supply run, which is before two command points instead of going for the vehicle over repair. And he's just shy of getting the vehicle over repair if he had chosen to get it over the command truck. He's less than a CP away. So he messed up his battle group picking if that was his option, his choice. But I again will say that a 10-minute Humber with over repair still ain't surviving too long. It's best to get them earlier and spend the 5 to 10 minute mark really making its name known, getting those wipes, getting those chase downs, getting those smokes off, and the flare if you can. And then after that, it's kind of more of a stick it with your Crusader.
Yeah. Um, let's just take a look at the stats quick here. You can see the KD heavily in favor of RH, which that combined with the manpower discount from Luftwaffe Battle Group just meant he was dominating the manpower game, and that really told the tale for the late game, as we saw that Matilda come out so late, not because of fuel, but because of manpower. And on the efficiency tab, we can see Smonchie collected over 100 more fuel than RH, 651 to 548. So it wasn't the fuel control that was the problem for Smonchie, it was the manpower. And credit to RH for making sure he controlled those VPs, even if he couldn't control the fuel. That was huge. Now I do have a highlight ready of the turning point, or what I think was the turning point, losing the Aussie and the Sapper in quick succession here. We want to watch that real quick.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't think you can actually see this.
Yeah, what's
It's
the number mark? Oh, what's the time stamp?
1953 in the VOD.
All right. All right, why don't you start? I'm catching there.
All right. So, yeah, you can see he's trying to get a flank with the Humber, and here's the late retreat from the Aussie squad in the north, and that goes down. And then the sapper, after trying to place that mine, gets chased down by these Fallschirmjäger. And then just look what he has here. He's got 3 Aussie squads, an engine damaged Humber, and a Stuart being built. And then look at everything RH has. Even the population, we see 28 for smonchie and 48 for RH. I'd say this was definitely the turning point.
The only thing that Dirty Smonchie had going for him at that point was that bank of fuel. But he's being so starved on manpower up to that point and past that point, mainly from not fighting in cover, but just getting bled by the advanced infantry of RH, where he just can't push out that tank fast enough.
Yeah, that's what it came down to.
RH being able to purchase 3 different advanced infantry squads. That's only purpose is anti-infantry, the Fallschirmjäger, the Panzer Grenadier, and the Stoßtruppen. He lost the Panzer Grenadier, but even still, they were able to help him keep those Aussies at bay, and the Aussies not sticking to cover just kept on bleeding like crazy. If they had stuck to cover and utilized positional advantage over those advanced infantry, he would have had more of a shot, and definitely would have had more of a manpower bank to match his fuel bank, and therefore get a tier 3 tank out much earlier.
Yeah, and let's not forget there was a second Fallschirmjäger at one point too. So
yeah, true.
Yeah, and the Aussies, yeah, just stick them to cover a bit more. That would have helped a lot. But
He was very good with his sharpshooter ability, able to
true,
get very good wipes with that on that Fallschirmjäger.
true. Used it on the pack crew at least once I saw as well. So, yeah, that was a good game. Well played for both of them. You can see the elo was neck and neck, 1058, 1059. So very, very even match. I think it kind of showed here. It was very back and forth. Yeah, I think we'll end this one there. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll continue casting more low to mid elo matches in the future. See ya.
Thanks for coming, guys. Take care.